Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to use the Midnight Forest collection from Hunkydory to make this card. So what I've done, I've taken a couple of pieces of the papers that you get with this. They're both double-sided. Also I'm going to use these two sides, and then I've also taken some of the parchment sheets. I've taken this image here, cut it down, and then got some mirror to mat and layer. So I've cut a piece of the paper, 2 notches under the 5x7. But first I'm going to put the mirror down. So if I'm doing the whole card, I just like to lay it and then cut it afterwards. I just find it's easier than measuring it out. Normally you always find that if you measure it, it's always slightly out. So place that on there, and then just cut around the edges. And then I'm going to take the paper, and because it's paper I'm going to use tape rather than glue. And then so I can have a bit of manoeuvrability, what I tend to do is just take one piece of the tape off, lay roughly where I think it needs to go, and then it just means it doesn't stick down straight away and I can just play a little bit with it. And then just turn it over, lift the paper up from the other side, and then I can take the tape off the other side. So then with the darker paper, I'm going to cut a strip to go along the front. So I'll take my trimmer and we'll do about 2 inches. And then I want to mat and layer it, so I tend to just roughly guess where I want it to go and lay it onto the trimmer. And that's my mat and layer, so I just need to judge how much I want off this side. So again, I might actually take it to the edge on that side and just have the mat and layer at the top, and then I can just cut where I think it needs to be. So again, use the tape. Just take one bit off, and then again just roughly get it where I need to for it to be. There we go. Then again, tip up enough just to get the tape, get the backing off, and then stick that down. And then just work out roughly where I want it to go. About there. So again, because it's onto the mirror, I can use my glue. So again, I just want to roughly work out where I want it to sit. So about there. I'm just going to hold up so I can see that it's straight. Stick that down. Then, while that's drying, I'll use my dotty tape runner down the side of this. Just a dot in the middle. And again, work out where I'm going to put this. Okay. And then I'll cut off the extra from this one. There's the base of our card. And then I found these stickers, some white so you can see them, that I bought from the range. I've got some that are in various colours. I just thought this one would be perfect for in the centre of there, and then lay that over the top. So just pull that off. And then roughly line this up on my mat, roughly where I think it's going to go, like so. Then just cut off the extra bits. So that's that. And then that can sit like that, so we'll glue that on. Like that. And then for my sentiment, I've got a peel off happy birthday, which I'll put along the bottom. So I'll just get my pokey tool. Just lay that very loosely on the card. And then just play about with it until it's straight. And then finally, I'll just take some gems. few of these off and we'll put these up in the corner. Just knock off my finger. And there's my finished card. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in another video. Bye.